Hey guys, so I want to do a tutorial for Fascination Street by The Cure. Just got some lovely guitar parts in it. I've broken it down into 5 smaller riffs, 2 melody riffs. There's also a solo, and also a couple of little bits in between as well. Nothing major, nothing too testing. So let's put down the strings and see what we can do. Right, what I first want to do is put a bass line into my looper, so that I've got something to practice against. So if you don't want to mess around with the bass line, just spin on to however many minutes is right there. But first off, the bass line. So you got 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Now I know it's with a guitar and not a bass, but it will do for our purposes. Down to 4, up to 11 again, up to 6. And once more, but we're going to do slightly different. We're coming up to that 13th fret. And just put that in a looper, and that'll just roll round and round, and you can just put every part against it. So, the parts. Now I've got some delay, I've got some overdrive, and I've got some phaser on my pedals. So, first riff. So we've got this 10, 11 on the B string, to the 11th on the E, up to 13, down to the 10th on the E, and back to the 11th on the B. Nice easy start. Riff 2, which is more of a keyboard riff, but you can play it on the guitar anyway. So it's 16, 18, 20 of the B string. So 16, 18, 20. Finish on the 17th of the G. To the 18th of the E, down to 16 and down to 20. Sorry. Then there's like sort of like harmonics after the using those same notes that you just used for riff 2. Something like that anyway. Then I'm going to come into riff 3, very simple. So we've got 10 8 10 8 from the D string onwards. And then sort of slide them off. Do that twice. Then we're into main riff. Got this G, 3 3 5 5 4 3. To the 3s, run down to the B string, leave the bar on, Then run the B string, the G string, and the B, G, and the D. Then we're going to come up to the 6th fret. I'm going to make it a bar, do it as a bar chord because it feels comfortable to do that, and then move up to the next one. So using the A, D, and G string. Then you go A, D, and B string. So it's the 6th fret of the B. Important, those threes. Right, that's main riff. Right, we're on to riff 4, 11th fret. Coming down to the 3rd and 4th of the B string. Quite often you've got the 3rd riff underneath that one. That's riff 4. Now riff 5 is slightly more complicated. So we're up on the 17th of the G. It's the 16th, 15th of the B. Come down to 13. Then 15s. 16. 18 of the B. I'll do that again. Once more. Now, it either ends like that, or it ends with this. This quick flick of this chord. I need a pick really, and my fingers can't do it quick enough. But I can't decide if that's the first chord of main riff number 2, or the last chord of that riff. So you can make your own decision. Or if you've got 2 guitars, all the better, because the other person can play that. And then we're into, I'll take the effects off, and we're coming into main riff 2. 8, 10, 10, 8, 8, 8. Take the little finger off and put it on the 10th fret of the E string. Then I'm going to go to 8, 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 8. Slide it up to, and we've got that flick again. Do it again. Back to riff 2. Right. Also, you have the solo. Let's get those effects back on. So you come out of riff 4. Then we're going to go from 15 to 13 to 12 on the G. We've got this. So that's all up. 18, 16, 4, sorry, 20, 18, 16, 15. Slide them if you can. That's more or less it, apart from just the which happens at the end of the intro. Okay, so they're all the parts. I think I've got more, am I? Yes. So I'm going to put the looper on and play along to it, and I'll put some riffs numbers on the screen, hopefully, if my editing's any good, so that you can see what you've got to do. But you've got all the parts there, so rock on. Okay, so you've got all the riffs, all the parts. So let's put it against the looper and see what it sounds like. You have the verse. Couple runs through the bass line. We'll start on riff 5. A few mistakes in there, but it's not easy when you're using 2 feet to change all the pedals at the same time. Anyway, have a bit of fun with that. I quite enjoy playing that, especially that riff too. But you have got to turn the effects off. Anyway, good luck with that. Cheers.